just gotta get out of my head a bit, out of the negative, out of the pessimist posture of doubt where everything's relative and everyone is my nemesis. Yeah, I just gotta get out of my bed again, get back in the game, though I might never win, the fight might never end, and nothing is forever, every day is heaven sent, and everything is better when I'm out of my head, the second I'm stepping out, whenever I look at you, the second I left the house, the scent of the fresh air, the wind that carries us, the feeling will get there. That's when we deal with what's real, can't numb the pain to heal, one must feel the hurt for a season, but it hurts for a reason, done dreaming now, I'm searching for meaning out of my head. Get out of my head a bit, out of the negative, out of the pessimist posture of doubt where everything's relative and everyone is my nemesis. Yeah, I just gotta get out of my bed again, look out my window, see through a better lens, look up to the sky, look up to better men, the brethren are getting together, I'm getting out of my head. Not everyone gets to live, death is definite, the rest ain't guaranteed, life is a gift we get to give, the world is desperate for us, I can't let it get out of my head. I can't see truth, but I can see proof the world's not lost. Whenever I see youth believing in magic, I believe that we have it. See that trick, poof, I'm out of my head. And I'm glad to be alive, glad to see the sky, the sun, I see it rise. The love I keep inside, that's why I need a rhyme. I need to breathe a sigh and let it out. Things are different.
don't give a damn. If the rhymes don't fit, the DJ quit. This song don't give a damn. You can't sing or dance to it, can't romance to it. This song ain't arrogant if you don't try and buy it, or if your radio denies it. Don't care about who got what's cool on TV or what spot's hot, I forgot. I ain't mad at evolution, but I stand for revolution. Get up, enough is enough. Hey, somebody stand up, come on. Get up, stand up. Get up, stand up. Get up, stand up. Get up, stand up.
How many blood diamonds shining in that chain? How much compromise is tied to that fame? How many more times we gotta hear that lame line? I'm inspiring them to do what? Roll better weed and get higher than them. Feed the needy, greedy ass buyer in them. Be the same damn dog with the finer women. They gon' tell me that I'm preaching to the choir and I'm showed it right, but I'm trying to light a fire in them. Cause I was raised by the enemy, and ever since then that's been my identity. So I'm trying to give back what was given me. Truthful delivery is my tendency. Youthful, the spirit up in my energy. Bottom of my feet is something that you'll never see. That's cause I'm standing, singing the anthem. This from my hand, and the list of demands. And when they hear this, might piss in their pants. And try to get the children not to listen to the man, but the mighty PE is what birthed Ali. So what you think gon' come after me? Jump to it.
If you deny, post this song cause I see wrong. Most of my heroes still don't appear on no stamp, so I ran, even when they say I can. I rise against, rage against. Hope I don't end up being the same thing I'm fighting against. Hence, I win, I'm never on the fence since they think the masses are powerless. I ain't on nobody's powerless. I ball my fist with my audience like this. I raise my fist with my audience. Yeah, like this. Get up! Stand up! Get up! Stand up!
Hello everyone and welcome to session 3 of the Global Black Feminist Reading Circle. My name is Randie Henderson and I am one of the Black Feminist Reading Circle members of this online group. This session runs from January 20th until June 2nd and includes 2 week-long breaks. Our democratically selected reading material is Harriet A. Washington's book, Medical Apartheid, The Dark History of Medical Experimentation on Black Americans from Colonial Times to the Present. Our book group meets each Tuesday evening from 6:30 to 8 on the Google Plus Hangouts on Air platform. You may find the Global Black Feminist Reader Circle on Google Plus, YouTube, and Facebook. And always feel free to join us in reading our story together.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the Global Black Feminist Reading Circle, Session 3, Tuesday, January the 20th to June the 16th. Our session will be from 6:30 to 8 p.m. I am your moderator today. This is meeting 18, June the 9th, 2015. My name is Joel Jones. I'd like to welcome everyone that's on YouTube, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. Like I said, my name is Joel Jones. I'm the moderator. The co-hosts are Michelle Odom and Randie Henderson. And I would like, at this time, we'd like to introduce all the members of the groups. We'll start from the furthest south and we'll work our way up north.
Oh, Georgia. Okay, that must be me. Okay. I'm Georgette Moses, participating from Columbia, South Carolina. And I'm glad to be here.
Welcome.
Hi, my name is Randie. I'm watching from Atlanta, and if you missed it last week, I'm sure it'll be mentioned at the end of this, but our next book is Parable of the Sawyer by Octavia.
Hi, I'm Kim, and I'm in Brooklyn, and good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
And I'm also in Brooklyn, New York. My name's Michelle Odom.
How you doing, Michelle?
I'm good.
Hi, my name is Venita Walker, and I am joining you from Cromwell, Connecticut. Welcome.
Oh, okay. This is the Epilogue here, medical research with Blacks Today.
Harriet Washington has exposed in detail the misuse of Black Americans as the convenient subjects of profitable medical research. They were powerless, maligned, and abused not strictly for scientific knowledge, but to support American cultural beliefs, politics, and economic trends. The social and legal landscape has changed dramatically from the times of slavery, and medical research practices have followed suit. It's safer for African Americans to participate in clinical trials, and necessary. However, we must be informed, vigilant, and actively engaged in the process. We must guard against the erosion of informed consent and the laws that protect us. She warns that colonialism, residual racism, and classism have allowed Western medical researchers to continue their abuse on the vulnerable people in Africa and other non-white colonies and territories. Washington offers some solutions to improve the quality of medical research for African Americans, which would also positively affect other communities. Finally, she outlines challenges that will enable African Americans to not only survive, but hopefully thrive while interacting with the American medical system.
Africa, continent of subjects. That success story stops at the shores of the North American continent. Black bodies in Africa and other third world countries, the medical exploitation by Western physicians, scientists, and pharmaceutical companies continues unchecked. Colonialism, residual racism, and class separation allow medical researchers to exploit the public health vacuum. They escape the strict scrutiny of the FDA, institutional review boards, subjecting unsuspecting patients to medications that would be considered too dangerous or tainted for clinical trials in the West. Although they characterize their works as therapy, these U.S. physicians, researchers who swarm into countries during medical disasters are not providing the same standard of care as in the West. They don't have to. Western researchers are supposed to obtain approval from their home institutions. However, American IRBs treat Africans like second-class subjects. The drugs being tested must only meet or exceed the standard of care in the country where the study is being evaluated. American researchers are also supposed to seek the consent of their subjects. Like Harvard surgeon Dr. Francis D. Moore, can't be bothered to translate the disclosure and consent information into the local language and culture. 2. Will organ harvesting be the new frontier for health disparities among the poor in America and the third world countries?
Now we can talk about what happened in B, but that's a question that I wanted to lead into that because that is a new trend in the world today. The harvesting of organs for very little money in third world countries. Had a very good documentary on Al Jazeera the other day on that. But anybody want to go ahead and expound on B, Randie?
Can I go second? Because I really never thought about that.
But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to massage the brain.
Well,
I'm trying to get that puffy wrinkle.
Yeah.
But when I read this here and I thought about, I looked at Africa as the experimental drugs, and we see that all the time. But what we don't really see, they don't really talk about is the real underbelly of what's going on in Africa and third world countries in the Pacific with the experimental drugs, the biological warfare, and the people that are giving up kidneys and other spare parts to very rich Westerners and other people without consent. Okay, this is going on all the time. They had a very good piece on Al Jazeera, and on I think Showtime. Somebody had that same type of had that same documentary on as well, and so it's at our doorsteps as well because people need these organs, and it's turning into big money. Okay, real big money, and people are signing over their body parts, you know, without much consent as well.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm not shocked at that. It's been going on for many years now. It's not a new revelation.
Yeah, and
These people are like we were once here. And until we start to educate ourselves, until there are more administrations in place to try to protect us, more than anything, until we start educating ourselves. It's like we were, you know. Someone comes into a poor area in the United States of America in some city, and folks don't have medical care, and you're just glad that someone's there that's going to try to help you. And they're now going through the same thing that we went through.
exactly.
Even worse than we are now, which, you know, like I said, through education, things have gotten a lot better for us. That's collective and individual education, although we have a long ways to go. But they're in the same position. So you can experiment on them. They're hungry, you know, $25 for a kidney, might feed somebody for 30 days. I mean,
Gives a whole new meaning to the expression selling your body.
it does, and people will do it. And, you know, and Americans will buy anything. You know, if they want it, you know, they need it, they think they need it, or a lot of times they do need it. If you got the money, you can buy it. You know, they don't have, I mean, I just don't think that people have moral compasses, period. I think that's something of the past.
Have what?
I think for some ungodly reason, if I should use that term at all, people don't have their moral compass. It's just like, is there no right? Is there no wrong anymore? You know, you just buying somebody's ass, kidney, heart. I mean, it's a person that's at a disadvantage. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
But
go ahead.
that will become very popular here. And once again, it's going to affect us more than anyone else because we can't afford to buy kidneys and hearts and livers. So we will still be at a disadvantage. Even worse, I think. Because after a while, it's going to be, you know, for pay to get. You know, without insurance companies. Because pretty soon, insurance companies, believe it or not, I feel they're moving toward, and will be even more disenfranchised, not paying for transplants, a lot of transplants. Because right now, they don't pay for a lot of a transplant, depending on your insurance. And God forbid you have a complication. So that's going to put us further back, because only the wealthy will be able to have those transplants.
Well, in the Philippines, they were selling for $6,000 kidneys.
Yeah, but $6,000 in the Philippines is a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
You can't get my kidney here for $6,000 if I was going to sell it. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to put us at a bigger disadvantage. It really is. Because pretty soon, health care will only be for the wealthy anyway. So the poor won't really have to worry about that much at all. And the middle class has now become the poor, the face of the poor. So, no, you don't have to worry about a lot of protecting yourself, consent or otherwise, because you're going to be dead. Dead.
Thank you for that happy note.
I just go ahead and let you know what's going on. Well, the only reason why I said is I worked in the health industry. I worked in the insurance industry for many years. I worked in the health industry. So I've worked on both sides, and I've seen it all. And I've seen, you know, I see how fast, quickly things are moving. And now that I am a part of that system, and you don't know how bad the system is and how much it doesn't work until you become a part of it. As long as you're well, you don't see anything.
Yeah.
You go get your physical, the doctor said, you're cool, you leave. Get something, a real disease, and then you will really see how broken it is and how much a disadvantage you are even having insurance. If I'm paying $178 a week for medical insurance, not including my dental insurance, and I still have a $5,000 deductible, every year. If there is care that I need and I don't have that $5,000, where does that put me? Along with paying $178 a week for medical insurance alone. So what is that doing for even folks, black or white? Because this is a people's issue.
But Americans don't want a single payer system.
American, what? Yeah, they don't. Well, no, the wealthy don't want it because they have the money to get. You know, they can make their own system. They don't need a system.
Right.
And those are the ones that run our country. So you know, they don't need that. No.
I tell people all the time, and I've had military insurance and derivatives of military insurance for 20, 30 years. The only people that don't want government insurance are the ones that never had it. Because if I got just about the same insurance as a congressman have, they just don't want you to have what the majority of the people in the government have. You know what I mean? They don't play with those. I mean, you know, the congressmen, they got the same type of military, or the federal employees got very good insurance. And Blue Cross Blue Shield don't have a problem honoring those particular contracts that's attached to the government. So,
however, if you are a vet, and I know quite a few veterans, and we do have a veteran home and hospital one town over. I could probably walk there in 15 minutes. For some of the retired vets, it's easier said than done.
Oh, yeah.
You get an appointment, go to the VA hospital, get the proper care, because the proper care at the VA hospital is kind of hard to get in many cases. Not a few, but a lot. And don't have some real, don't have some real bullshit with you, because you might be dead. That has been my experience, knowing the people that I know that are in that system, that are retired military folks.
I don't deal with the VA system. Trust me.
Well,
I could, but I don't. It's very hard to access, and there's a lot of problems with it. So. Well,
a lot of people have to. The system is there for the vet. So,
yeah, it is.
You know, it's not like, you know, you should even think about having a choice. That should be able to be any vet's #1 choice. It should not be broken that way, and many vets use it. You know, so I don't know, you know, if you're just going to go to a private doctor or whatever, but thousands of vets use that VA hospital system, and it sucks, and you die. I'm sorry. I'm really on a bad note tonight.
Ain't asking you a damn thing. Not the brand name, bottle of your champagne. Not where you land your private airplane. How many blood diamonds shining in that chain? How much compromise is tied to that fame? How many more times we gotta hear that line? I'm inspiring them to do what? Roll better weed and get higher than them. Feed the needy, greedy, aspiring them. Be the same damn dog with the finer women. They gon' tell me that I'm preaching to the choir and I'm showed it right, but I'm trying to light a fire in them. Cause I was raised by the enemy, and ever since then that's been my identity. So I'm trying to give back what was given me.